listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fear Focal, bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and to hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now I know that yesterday there was no video. I've told myself that I'm going to be consistent. However, as you guys know, yesterday was the strike, which is today for me, and I just came back from there. Not that it only ended now, but after that I met up with a friend. It was a whole thing, so I am really tired. I'm really exhausted. It was really great. I was there. I did shoot content. I'm gonna post that video on Boldly Owamie. So after this video, please go and check that video out. And yeah, man, ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this trendish bubble. Now, Kany Mbau is actually trending, and the reason why she's trending is for none other than her new look. Okay, now I'm sure I'm gonna have two pictures here, which is the before and the now of Kany Mbau, and people are saying a lot, not very nice stuff, I do have to say, and I thought I should go ahead and give my opinion honestly. Number one, just because you have money to do something does not mean that you have to do it. That's me. I won't lie. Like, that's one thing that I'll go ahead and say. And I think before you go under the knife, you should be 100% sure of what is it that you want to do. Because the unfortunate part about it is that you might find that maybe there's a doctor that wants to get publicity. They do see you that, you know, you are someone that has followers, and they will sell you procedures just to make sure that, you know, their name is out there. Whether if you were now you end up being the best looking person or not, they got their exposure, they got their followers, they're good. That's number one. Number two, unfortunately, some doctors lack ethic. So, you know, ethics. So when you go there and you say you want this procedure, of course, because you have money, they're not going to say no. They're going to tell you, come ahead, we're going to do you. But unfortunately, you have to walk around with your face. Okay? Now, those are some of the disadvantages of having money. And if you don't have people around you that will be honest with you, it's a very sad situation. Now, let's look at Kany Mbau's track record. Kany Mbau has been bleaching her skin from the time that I can't even tell you guys. Like, you know, I think when it comes to skin bleaching, she has done the most. I remember there was a time that I can't remember if she had bent her hands or she had bent, her fingers, or she had bent what, but oh gosh, it was horrible. And she did even admit that she was trying something new, so I guess the dose was just too high, and unfortunately that was what happened. But I feel like she's someone that has never ever been scared to experiment, especially with her face, her body, her skin, and everything like that. For me, for someone that has been bleaching for so long and been so open about it, I don't know, there was a part of me that really honestly was a bit concerned, like in terms of how is this going to go, because I'm sure that all these bleaching creams that she's using and everything, they have to, like, something, you know, those injections. I don't know if she ever used injections, but you know, the drips and everything, how are they going to actually affect her long term, not only just now? But I guess she had another plan that if each goes wrong, she's gonna go ahead and get herself that face plastic surgery. Okay, so that's what she did. I do not know if that was her plan all along, but she ended up actually doing it. And I think I do have to say that Kany Mbau is one of the coolest celebrities you will have. If you've watched her on Young, African and Famous, you will actually see that she's someone that is okay. Like, she's a swell girl. I love her down. Like, I love her personality, I love her as a person. However, I think that now at this point, she went in, she got a new face basically, and people are actually talking about it. One, Kany Mbau does not look like Kany Mbau anymore. Well, that's in my eyes, okay? She does not look like herself anymore. After she was doing the surgery, because she updated, she updated. As I said, I love the girl down. She is very open. We love an open queen. And she was talking about the steps that she went through and everything. And I just remember that her face looked very different. But I was like, nah, I think it's because she's still swollen. And of course, she's going to heal. And then she's going to be fine. But I think she's healed now. And that is her new face. Does not really look like Kany Mbau, honestly. It does not. Her face is obviously pulled, so I don't know, is it a new face, is it a new facelift or whatever? But if you look at Kany Mbau's old pictures, guys, like, oh girl looked beautiful. Oh girl looked like gorgeous, a very gorgeous girl. I'm talking about even before the bleaching. Kany Mbau has always been a very beautiful girl. Her complexion was so unique. I remember she used to wear those colored contact lenses with her complexion and her beautiful face. Her features it down. Like her natural features. Like girl had face cut for days. Never decline, never nothing. Like it's there, fully there. And I think this is the part where it's very important, number one, to love yourself. Number two, when you're young and you have a lot of money, I think that can also be a bit of a disadvantage, because you're at a point where, we've all gone through insecurities. We have. If I had a lot of money back then, I'm sure I would have done some stuff, because when you're still younger, accepting yourself is not as easy as for a 30-year-old. Do you understand? And unfortunately, when you start things and you're young, you need to maintain them as you grow old, and you never know what's going to happen. So there was a time that she came out and she was talking about how her face looked and everything before this current procedure that she got. And I will not lie to you guys, number one, I was not shocked. Why was I not shocked? If you went to her Instagram page, Kany Mbau, I'm sure those face apps were on like 5 everything. Like, I suspect so, because the pictures she was posting, it was like a Popeye, which meant she really was no longer comfortable with her natural face. She had to like alter it so much, to a point where she'll be looking like a doll. Like that one, in my mind, I was like, but can't she see, like, oh, we see it like proper there? I don't even know which app she would use, but it wasn't good. It really wasn't good, which showed some insecurities there for me, in my opinion. And I do not know if she felt her face had started having issues enough for her to go and get a procedure done, because of all the products that she has used on her face. I really honestly do not know. But for me, I will not lie to you guys, I wish she will stop. I hope she will stop. I hope she's going to stop. I hope, girl, like, it's enough. I hope that you're going to stop. You have changed your face completely. She's still beautiful, but she's just not the Kany Mbau that we know, she's just not, like, she's just not the same person anymore. And it's quite sad to see. I will not lie, it's quite sad to see. She lives a very luxurious life, and if you're gonna buy a new face, at least like buy one that's better than the face you had before. Like, that's just my opinion, and it doesn't seem like that is what happened here. So I don't know if she's happy with the procedure that she got. And I think there's also this whole thing. I've always said I'll never comment on someone's looks when they were born like that. When they were born like that, I'll never comment on someone's looks, honestly. But if you are the one that keeps going under the knife, you are the one that keeps doing things to yourself, we must comment, Kelala. We must. And I think it's time somebody close to Kany Mbau told her that maybe enough is enough. She should leave that face alone from now on, because boo-boo, it's not looking good, Shem. I won't lie. Like, it's not, like, especially comparing her to how she looked before. I just really honestly do not get it. And I think with the other issue again with surgeries is that what I've seen, there's a trend with most people. I don't know, maybe if this is something that doctors do deliberately because they know that you will have to come back for a second, and that is money into their pockets. As I said, some doctors lack integrity when it comes to their work, because if you look at even the girls that get their BBLs done, it's usually never done only once. They have to do it and then they have to go back again for something else. Same as I've seen people that have done nose jobs, they get it the first time, they have to go again a second time. Something is always just not, you understand. But I hope that, you know, self-love is very important. I will not lie. And self-acceptance is very, very important. And no matter how beautiful you are, if you can't see your beauty, there's nothing that anyone under the sun will tell you that you are going to take, because you do not see what others see. You do not. There was nothing wrong with Kany Mbau. Even after she lightened her skin, there was nothing wrong with her face. But I guess she felt a need that she needed to go and get this procedure done. I hope that she's happy with it. I do feel like, you know, there were certain people that were really, really just mean. And I mean, you know, there's no need to be mean to someone. I feel like we can comment without actually being mean. But I hope that she's going to stop, like, touching her face, guys. I really honestly hope. And I think if you're still young or you are older and you struggle with accepting yourself, you do need to accept yourself, you know. And when I say accept yourself, I'm not talking about things that you can change. Weight loss, we can do something about that. We can try eating less pap and exercising and stuff like that. You know, that's actually good for our health. So highly I encourage that. But when it comes to, like, things like your face, why are you touching it? Why? And it's not really even bad. Like, for me, I think that is the part. If, let's say, I had a nose that was this big and I had money, I won't lie to you guys, I would get a nose job if I was struggling, you know. But if my features are normal, why? Like, those are just parts that I really don't, especially dramatic or drastic decisions that are like forever, pulling your face like that. Those are just stuff that, and I feel like at her age, she's still too young to even have a facelift or a face whatever it is that she did. Maybe if she was like way older, she's like in her 60s, it would make sense. Maybe, you know, she wants that youthful look again, I don't know. But for her to do it when she's still this young, I don't know. But I do hope that she's going to stop. Anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I know my energy is a bit low, but that is because I'm tired. The way I was doing there, you cannot believe. But anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.